Configuring your Comrex BRIC codec is fast and simple. At minimum, you're going to need a power source, an audio input source, and a network connection. When you receive your BRIC, it ships with a quick start guide which will guide you easily through the setup process, which is very simple. It also contains a CD which contains the Comrex Device Manager application which you'll use to configure your BRIC. You're going to want to take your CD and put it into your CD drive on a PC or a laptop which is connected to the same network as your BRIC codec. If it's not on a network, you can simply use a crossover cable and connect it between a laptop and your BRIC to simulate the same thing. You're going to drag the application from the CD onto your desktop or a place where you can find it. Let's apply power to the BRIC. Now we'll double-click on the Comrex Device Manager application and start it up. Now this tool can be used for a number of different features when configuring both your Access and BRIC codecs, which we'll cover in a different video. But for now, we're going to find our BRIC by clicking on the button that says Scan for Devices. It's looked across the network and it's found our BRIC, and now to configure it, I simply click the Configure button, and now it gives me the option to either configure it for DHCP or a dynamic IP address or a static IP address. If you have a static IP address for this connection, you'll apply it here. Otherwise, just keep it on DHCP. You'll also get your IP address from here as well, and you'll see that it's 10.1.10.105. To control your BRIC, you simply open up a web browser like this Firefox web browser, and now we'll type in the IP address of the BRIC, which is 10.1.10.105, and enter. So here is the splash screen for the BRIC, and it's going to ask you for a username and a password. Username can be anything, and we'll just call it Comrex, and the password by default is Comrex, but you can change that later once you get into the interface. Simply click Login, and it brings you into the web interface that will control your BRIC codec. The first tab that you'll come to is the Connections tab, where you will select the device you want to connect to and connect. This tab will also allow you to create new connections so you can connect to other remote devices. There's also a Statistics tab, which enables you to monitor delay versus jitter and also network activity. An audio metering page, which gives you a graphical representation of what's happening audio-wise on both the remote side and the local side. A profiles page where you can manage all the profile settings that you assign to a connection, and various system settings. Each of these tabs is detailed in both the BRIC and Access manuals, and you can refer to the manuals for advanced configuration settings.